Why did Nicki Minaj's lapdog Alex B, or whatever his last name is, I'm not gonna disrespect him by saying it wrong, at least I have that kind of class, unlike him, decided to come with a Cardi B because a story came out that Nicki Minaj is using a lot of bots to help prop up her, MAGA change or whatever change she has going on. So he decides to come at the Cardi B saying this story is 100% BS. Nicki Minaj, the most popular female rapper of all time, does not need bots to promote her social media. Politico's Jason Bieferman is also a fake news hack who fails to disclose that the company that concluded this report, Cybra, is partnered with Cardi B's agent. I was introduced to Cybra a few months ago by this agent, who, by the way, is a nice guy, but that is a major detail to leave out. I even had dinner with the co-founders of the company. They offered to do a couple of tests for me. I liked them personally, but found their tools to be significantly unreliable and their data to be almost worthless. I believe that Elon Musk has been working with them at X, but got rid of them. It is incredibly unethical and inappropriate that Bieferman failed to disclose that relationship, given the very public disputes in the music industry. Fake news is the enemy of the people. Now, they go back and forth. And if you want to see more about that, please check out my YouTube video. I do a whole breakdown. Now, at the end, Cardi B, she shut it all down. She said, first of all, I do not keep track of my agent's investments. That's none of my business. What I did do, however, was woke up to you including me in bullshit. So I had to hop on the phone and do my research to see what your weird ass was talking about. Secondly, why are you not mentioning all the other investors and customers or whatever the fuck else that is meant to be on your side, but you're not questioning them? Instead, you want to talk about rivals, baby. This is not 2018 anymore. You're so late. I'm on a sold out tour and don't give a fuck about none of what you and your people got going on. America got so many issues. Businesses are closing. Homeowners are slashing the prices of their homes. Interest rates are high, yet Trump's advisors argue on Twitter with female rappers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is America. And I believe that perfectly sums up everything that went on. Why is it that Nicki Minaj's lap man, Donald Trump's advisor, Alex, seems to be having more time to be on social media, going back and forth with a rapper? Because at the end of the day, Cardi B is a rapper. Yes, I love that she comes to talk about politics and all that good stuff. However, at the end of the day, she's a rapper. Why are you going back and forth trying to be Nicki Minaj's lapdog instead of, I don't know, helping the American public? Because that's what you're supposed to be doing, right? You're Trump's advisor. Advise on making sure that these prices come down. Advise on making sure that these people that are losing jobs, all these manufacturing jobs that Donald Trump keeps saying is supposed to be coming. How about you advise on making sure those jobs actually come here? But y'all, tell me what y'all think about all this in the comments. I just find it very, weird. And I find this very much encapsulates what the Trump administration is. The Trump administration at this point is nothing more than a bunch of people who want to